El Palo en goal! Check. Yo, what's up? How come we ain't going on? Let's hit the play button. There we go. All right, cool. Folks, give us a minute. We'll be right back. Oh, what?
You got all that recorded, right?
Yeah. I fucked up here though, like an asshole. Instead of stopping this before. That's still saved. Okay. All right, we're good. Yo, don't be getting my microphone sick neither, bro. Please. At least the microphone. You get everybody else sick. Get the dog sick if you want. Just don't get the microphones. That's one thing I didn't buy. Lysol. You know that? And you're supposed to.
Trust me, you're good.
Imagine I was a germophobic freak. I never was.
This cough has something to do with the smoking that I do.
Cigarettes? Oh, shit. I should have been like, weed. Yo, smoking.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I got my man Craig that I work with at work. He called for some reason his nickname for me is Paul Wall. What's up, Paul Wall? My shit with him is just from Friday. What's up, Craig? Every time I see him, his name's Craig, and I always do that fucking. That's our good morning, right, Craig? You know the deal already. All right, check it out. We're back. Sticks and Stones. Paulie the Loose Cannon from Shot 97, along with my man Ken. Ken, what are we going by, Ken?
Ken Lock, or you could just call me Sticks.
Sticks or Ken Lock? That's what's up. All right.
Yeah, just do it like that. It's an alias type of thing. I like my government name, but they Ken Lock is smooth, and Sticks kind of goes with the show.
Sounds good. Sticks and Stones is, and I will be throwing fucking stones. I will be throwing fists. I will be throwing fits. I will be throwing tantrums. I will be throwing Karma out the fucking house if she acts up. Oh man, but Kenny, come on, man. Let's talk about the world. Wait. What else we need to?
Yeah. So one of the things that I think that is good for us to jump on, that I've been kind of hearing about and seeing around me. It's always around. It's like air, and that's the topic of marriage. I'm not saying that I was thinking about marriage, but
you trying to propose to somebody on the show?
Yeah,
it's the first fucking show, dude.
It's like the fountain of youth. It's like the Loch Ness monster. It's like Bigfoot.
Can I at least make the fucking bachelor party? I don't gotta be in the wedding, but can I get invited to the bachelor party?
Yeah, when it comes to love and this thing called marriage, everybody's looking for it, right? So, I've been dating this girl for a little bit, and
how long? What's a little bit?
I think we're going on 11 months.
That's a little bit.
It's a little bit. And then compared to my resume, 11 months doesn't.
That's a lot of bit. 11 months. Is it on your resume a lot of bit? 11 months?
No, 11 months is quite small, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I got, just so you guys know, I have 3 kids by 3 different women.
3?
3 for 3. 3 by 3, Yeah, you don't put your eggs. Don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Forgot that one. I gotta write these down, man.
Yeah, man. It's very important financially to not have more than one child with a woman that you're not gonna marry.
Say that again. Say that one more time.
It's very important to not have more than one child with a woman that you're not gonna marry. And if you're gonna marry them, then the philosophy, is cheaper to keep her goes into play. But for me, I'm pretty good. I found a way to live a good life. I dodged the gang of child support mafia.
How did you gang? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Yeah,
you dodged it.
They, for years and years, they've tried to crumble me and break me and treat me like the Russians did Denzel in Training Day. But I've been able to dip and dodge, bob and weave, and I must say, I'm here, and I'm not a broken man.
Very all right, but why? Why is it? How financially different is it than just having those 3 with the same one woman?
Well, here's the thing: I'm on child support for my first, my son, and from there I went on a strategy of beating the system, and what I mean by that is.
Don't even tell them. Let's fucking write this in a book and sell it. This sounds like
I mean,
these people, we can save you money. We can save your people money.
You keep asking me these questions. I'm like, yo, dude, I want the show to be great, but I also don't want to, show
Ken,
my cards.
This is better than an inside bookie right now. You being able to, I might just start popping out some kids just so I could test your philosophy.
I've had some guys call me and,
Not Kim Jong-won, did he? Was he one of the guys that called you?
Kim Jong-won, no. And first and foremost, he would never have to call me, unless he knew that I could party with Dennis Rodman, which I don't think I can, because I don't think I can take that many bumps if I chill with Dennis Rodman on the spot. I'd probably think that I was cool. I'd be like, because first and foremost, even though I've never done coke, I would definitely do it there.
Fire me. I'll put my 2 weeks in the day when I find out I'm going with them.
Yeah, dude. The only reason I don't do cocaine is, number one, I've already been in so many fights. I don't, my breathing is not that good through my nose. But, cocaine would definitely mess up my septum. I think that's what they call it.
So you breathe through your mouth. You get high, you do some coke, you just breathe through your mouth.
Yeah, but...
Or put one of those filters in your nostrils that you used earlier.
It's not my thing, but if I was chilling with Kim Jong-un and Dennis Rodman, I would have to do several lines of cocaine just to fit in,
But do you do it on the American flag? That's the question. Do you do the bumps of coke on the American flag?
Young, if I'm there hanging out with him and his crew and Dennis Rodman, and he says, yo, we're doing 10 lines of the purest cocaine.
But who's treating?
And we're doing it. Why do you keep saying about who's treating? This is This is Kim Young-jong.
That's Kim Jong-un ain't gonna pay my fucking. He won't even pay my Chinese food bill. I'm not even gonna mention electricity.
Yo, you think Dennis Rodman is taking the bill when he's hanging out with Kim Jong-un? Hell no. Everything is comped. If somebody brings a bill, they're getting shot, motherfucker.
Yeah.
If you come out with a bill, imagine a waitress came out with a bill to Kim Jong-un. What? All he would have to do is look at his bodyguard and just give a head nod.
What president would you think he hated the most on a bill? What bill? You think George Washington? Because he'll think George Washington started it all, the whole United States.
Yeah.
Or do you think that he knows that $1 ain't gonna get you shit in a fucking Korean strip club?
Yeah, dude. First off, when you're Kim Jong-un, you don't think about money. You don't do anything that have anything to do with money.
Why? Donald Trump does, and he's the president. Everything he does is about money.
Yeah, but that's a little bit different. Kim Jong-un takes all the money from his entire population. They're poor, broke, struggling, can't, barely surviving. And he's living like, the king that he is, the douchebag that he is. He's living like.
You think he eats Chinese food every day?
Hell no. He eats pussy.
Kim Jong-un eats pussy now?
Of course. What do you do when you're in heaven?
I don't know, but like I said, if you're watching,
pussy. You don't eat salads. Well, you eat salads. You toss salads for girls.
You think he eats Dennis Rodman's leftover pussy?
Yeah.
After he's smashed and after he's seen that schlong does what the fuck it does to those women and then puts their clothes on, you think that's the puss that Wing Mang Hoon winds up eating right after?
Yeah, dude. Anybody that wants to
maybe with duck sauce. Yeah, maybe with duck sauce. Maybe.
Anybody that wants to launch nuclear weapons when they're the smallest in the crew, they're eating ass. They're going behind their boy and they're munching on the carpet immediately.
Wow.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all.
And what do you think he thinks about when he's doing it? You think he's thinking about Dennis Rodman's greatest rebound or some shit like that?
Yo, dude, you never know. Maybe, I think Dennis Rodman is bisexual. Maybe he is. You never know. Maybe.
Well, we don't know. It's not proven.
They've been having their orgies and never know. He's like, Dennis Rodman finishes fucking a girl and he helps him, whack off and get back, like a buffer. You know what I mean?
Speaking of Dennis Rodman, today, you know who got released from prison today?
OJ.
OJ Simpson got released from prison. Would you put them two in the same category, of athletes, a Dennis Rodman and OJ Simpson? You know what I mean? If you got to categorize, you understand what I'm saying? Put them in a category. Are they considered the same category?
They're both icons. They're both athletic icons.
Yeah, but Ric Flair and Hulk Hogan icon, but you don't put them in the same.
You know what? But here's the thing. First and foremost, nobody's in OJ's category. First and foremost, he transcended sports, swag, and then he transcended the legal system.
He might have one-upped you, Ken. You could get past child support, but you ain't getting past killing somebody. Matter of fact, we might write a book for OJ.
Yeah.
You buy our book, you get the second book free.
First off,
it'll take a little time.
Look, man, I'm a very honest dude. That's why, I'm able to manage my crazy life. But if I knew who killed my kid's mom, it'd be hard. I'd break in front of the camera. This dude had Fox 5. He had Fox on him, the camera, the whole time. He didn't skip a beat. This dude, he kept a straight face. This motherfucker was acting like he was on the set for Lethal Weapon, or what was it?
Riggs!
The Naked
Riggs!
Weapon or whatever, the Naked Weapon 2 or whatever he was in.
Oh, Naked Gun you're talking about. Come on, Leslie Nielsen. Oh, that was my shit.
This dude had the straight face. Amazing face. I'm like, OJ, wow. You can't flinch a little bit. This motherfucker is just on there.
Maybe he didn't do it. I wasn't there. I can't.
He didn't do it. I know he didn't do it.
I heard a song where Eminem actually admitted to it, and I don't know what the fuck nobody ever checked him on it for. Eminem Slim Shady in one of his verses. I don't know, folks. I listen to music sometimes. I may believe it. I may not.
He said that he did it.
He said, motherfucking, somebody better ask Marcus Allen, because we might be onto something, Ken. Marshall Mathers, if you want to beat the legal system, contact us. Please look up Sticks and Stones. We even got a fucking manual for that. But no, today's the day. It's obviously he didn't go to jail for the murder. He went to jail for for in-laws Vegas, running up on some dudes that were selling his memorabilia. And that might be just as gangster as Donald Trump doing what the fuck he does. You know what I mean? OJ had guns to motherfuckers.
It ain't as gangster because he ended up going to jail for it. Donald Trump ain't getting impeached. Motherfuckers talk about him, but he's still in the office. He still got the job. That's some gangster shit when everybody wants you fired. Ladies and gentlemen, seems like it's about that time.
No, what did I tell you? You're gonna hear a little something, but we're gonna practice. We won't put this out. You know what I mean? We're gonna edit some shit around. We got a little baby in the house. I tried to kick her out a little earlier for my boy Ken. I thought we was doing something earlier. Yeah. Then it took time to fix this shit over here that gave me problems as well. So we was a little off. Now we're well prepared for the next show. But no, we're gonna keep it rocking. Was OJ on your subject at all today?
Yeah, with OJ, it was just that he thought he was a little too gangster. He already got away with murder. You know what I mean? This motherfucker's like, yo, imagine you get into an argument with OJ. Nobody's getting into an argument with OJ. Are you fucking kidding me? If I'm at a party and I bump into OJ and I'm like, yo, bruh, what's up?
I'll slice my own throat.
Yeah. Imagine OJ turn up on you, the whole music, everything turn off. Everybody. OJ's just going to be like, yo, motherfucker, he'll whisper in your ear, nigga, I'll kill you. If he says some shit like that to you at a party, you're done. You're not beefing anymore. Like, all right, dude, you got that, man.
What do you do? Do you buy him a drink, or you just act like you just start dancing away?
Drink, and you talk about the Naked Gun and how he got his role in that, and then you're fascinated by it, just like
he's
all
fascinated by,
Caucasians.
and he'll be fascinated by them speaking to him as well. Yeah.
Yeah, OJ and Dennis Rodman are not on the same level at all. Not even close. OJ is iconic on two levels. I mean, OJ is the only person that you really know. I mean, besides some...
That beat murder? No, don't say that. That beat murder that was televised and for us to see.
Exactly, bro. Well,
but there's people out there that have done it.
Killed her kid.
Yeah, Casey Anthony. I believe her name was allegedly killed her kid.
Yeah, no. Allegedly, okay. She knows what happened to her kid. OJ knows what happened to his wife, But at the same time, look, it's the legal system. You play the game. And that's one thing that I love about white people. Because as crooked as they are, as weird as they are, and this is for evil whites, by the way. I'm not talking about all Caucasians.
Most you motherfuckers, though.
Most Caucasians, because, there's so many of you. Jesus Christ. Even Jesus Christ is white. But yeah, what's going on with them is just to the point where it's like, I can't even handle all of the stuff that's going on with the games that they play. So what do I have to do? I have to play the same games. And guess what? When you beat them at their own game,
king me.
Even if you pay me less than the average African American, I'm making more than you. So I still win.
That's right. I'm taking my game and I'm going home, motherfucker. You know, even just to punt. I used to love punting the basketball after I lost. Punting the fucking basketball. My friends hated me. They stopped ringing my doorbell for me to come out and play. But still, I played basketball and I practiced my fucking punts. You know, went over the fence. Yeah, I was the type to go jump over and get it or whatever. But
you know what? You're probably better than Wing on the Giants right now. Because he shanked 2 punts 2 weeks in a row and has us looking at 0-4 like the season is, you know, about to be over.
Come on, you fucking Giant fans aren't blaming the punter now, really? Come on.
Did you watch the game?
I did not watch the game, but maybe he shanked a punt. But why was the game close in the first place?
You didn't watch the game. Well, here's the thing. First and foremost, Brandon Marshall dropped.
Again? Him too?
Again, bro. Somebody put an Amber Alert out for Brandon Marshall's hands. They were last seen in a Jets uniform. Early.
Are you sure he's not still playing with the Jets? Because they are 2-2 as well this season. 2 games above the New York Giants. They're fucking ahead in the division of the New England Patriots. I don't know if you knew that. So the Jet jokes right now, they just can't fly. Get again, the Jet jokes just can't fly right now. Corny, I tried, you motherfuckers. No, but
the Jets jokes right now are null and void. You know, I don't have any cool hashtag or anything that that you got. You know, and again, we need our little sound effects because sometimes I'm not gonna front.
That's more work though, man. I don't know if I could do that. We might have to hire somebody.
Yeah, have to hire somebody.
Maybe we'll do some shit like that. We'll get on camera sooner or later. You know, this is our studio. Welcome to the studio. How do you like it? How do you?
Oh, dude.
Talk to us. Talk to the people that can't see this right now.
When I tell you I love this setup, everything happens for a reason.
We're filming on top of a fucking Texas Hold'em poker table, Kenny.
Yeah.
And when we're not doing that, we're playing some cards once in a while. When I'm not doing that, I hang my dirty laundry on it. I don't know. Yeah. This is the fucking throne right here.
Yeah, and dude, we're gonna be playing cards one day. We can try and see what casino that you're allowed to get into. This dude's been thrown out so many times. He's
not on purpose. Not on purpose.
Yeah, more times than the recycling at a vegan shop.
You think Kim Ching Wong would throw me out of one of his fucking places if I was out there?
First and foremost,
if you had a casino betting with American money.
As soon as you get off the airport in North Korea, they're bringing you in the back room. You know what I mean? They're bringing you in the back room and they're asking you first and foremost, what's his name? What's his name? And you're gonna say.
You think they're going to drag me off the plane like they did, like American Airlines United dragged that Chinese guy off? Maybe he was from North Korea.
You see? And just like that, Loose Cannon becomes becomes a prisoner of war. They're gonna take him. That's what they do in these Asian countries. They take you and they just terrorize you. They beat you up. It's pretty bad. They put you in, cells and then they.
I hope my roommate won't be a Dennis Rodman looking motherfucker.
Oh wow!
Oh, imagine I'm locked up with OJ out there. OJ, I thought you got out, motherfucker.
Are you kidding?
What are you doing up here in Japan or wherever the fuck Kim Jong Ming is from? What are you doing in a cell with me? What'd you do wrong? You stole women's clothes out here?
Yo, dude. First and foremost, if you're locked up, if I'm locked up anytime. The one person I want to be locked up with is OJ. Are you fucking kidding me? I could do a 10-year bid with fucking OJ as my roommate. Are you fucking serious, bruh?
But I said not Dennis Rodman. OJ I might consider. Dennis Rodman looking motherfucker, hell no.
No. I'm not even doing 2 weeks with Dennis Rodman, bro.
2 weeks? I only want to do 20 minutes, man. What the fuck?
Yeah, 20.
Come on, Kim Jong.
Yeah, I can do.
Get
20
off my
minutes.
fortune cookie.
I can do 20 minutes because after I speak about the championships and him not taking showers and getting all those rebounds, boom, then I'm good. 20 minutes, that's cool. Hopefully somebody bails me out. Hopefully they separate us. After that, it's gonna get awkward.
Who got North Korean money to bail you out? Impossible.
First off, you get locked up in North Korea, you're not getting out.
What kind of sport you think they play in the rec yard, in the recreation yard? In a prison in fucking North Korea.
They're playing
frisbee or some crazy shit like that, like
karate. You know, they're you know, that's their sports, dude. You know what I mean? So they're out there doing karate.
You're right.
You know, you don't want to do karate.
Yeah, but they're not buff motherfuckers. They're all skinny looking motherfuckers. I mean, can you really lose to somebody like that? Even though they know fucking whatever it is. I'm not gonna say jujitsu because jujitsu is deadly. But you know, what taekwondo type shit? Like this is what they're learning out there.
Dude, there's all kinds of martial arts, man. First off, they're gonna torture you when you go out there, and if you're not Asian like them, you know, you think it's bad for a black person in the United States? Imagine somebody in jail in North Korea that's not Asian. You're gonna get fucked up, dude. This dude, they sent the white dude back, and he died when he got here. He was just trying to survive, just to say goodbye in America. This motherfucker was dying on the plane ride just the whole time, thinking, if I could just stay alive another hour, I could say goodbye when I get to American soil. They fucked him up.
And what was the retribution? Any backlash towards
What do you think Trump is gonna do?
This was before Trump came in president. President Obama was president at this time.
What do you think? What is Obama gonna do? What are you gonna do? Hail war on a country because some fucking idiot decided to go over there to a country that doesn't like us, and now he's held captive.
No, but don't you try your best to negotiate and get him the fuck home?
Yeah,
that was an issue too, right? That they couldn't get him home for a long ass time.
Yeah, we tried. They reached out. What do you do? What do you do if you call Kim Jong-un? Is that his name?
It will be his name. What do you do? I don't know. We got to have some people out in their country that can attempt something, no? We see it in movies. You send like Gerard Butler or some shit out there.
Yeah, I get it, man. But first off, I don't give a fuck who's on the job. Nobody wants to get dropped off in North Korea. We doing this negotiation from Skype.
With bad service.
Look, let me call you back. Oh shit, they're not answering the second call. Let's try this again next week.
OJ's on the other line. I'll call you back. You know, some shit like that. You just hear him in the background trying to make his fucking phone call.
Yeah. So it's pretty bad. Well, put it like this. The point is, ladies and gentlemen, don't go to North Korea. You know, the United States is fucked up as it is.
Exactly. The United States is fucked up as it is. Why not see how other people live or what they're going through? See how it is out of America. Why would you not? Me, I believe I'm not a hypocrite, you know what I mean? So for me to say stuff like that, I believe I would do it if I had to do it. You know what I mean? But I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to places like
a free
Jamaica.
vacay. I'll go anywhere for a free vacay.
I'm gonna go to Dominica. I'm gonna go to the islands or something where, you know, I'm seeing a bunch of African Americans. I may even go to Europe for a little bit, you know, and enjoy the accent.
You might even come to Pennsylvania for a little bit, but you ain't going to North Korea is the fucking story.
Yeah, North Korea.
Even free tickets, like Kenny, you don't won at the you're on a cruise and you don't play the little something and you won 2 tickets. And your girl been nagging you for you to go away and you didn't want it because you didn't have the extra coin or she was on her period or some shit like that. Now it's time. Now it's time for you to go somewhere and they're willing to send you away to North Korea. Let's not get a little twisted right now. It's not direct flight. You might have 2 stops, so it'll take about 4.5 days to get there.
Where the stops?
Virginia, the first place, Virginia.
Oh, wow. You going to North Korea and your first stop is
from
Virginia?
Here. From Newark. They're giving you that. They don't want you getting that frequent flyer miles bullshit. They're going to stop at Virginia. So you got like maybe an hour ride or whatever. You go, you have a long layover, maybe 6 hours or whatever. Put you on a plane. They take you to, let's say New Mexico. You go down to New Mexico, but you're still in the fucking country. Mm-hmm. Then you have another little delay. You have a full delay for the next day.
Okay.
You got about 26 hours to hang out until your next flight.
In New Mexico?
Yeah, so you got to pay double the hotel that first night and then part of the next night.
Okay, got you. In pesos.
They leave. They're supposed to take you out towards the Middle East. Halfway through, they run out of gas. They pop a U-turn. They come back to California. Uh-huh. You got to stay at California for another 2 days. Okay. The next day is just straight to fucking North Korea. Do you do it?
Damn, how do you do 3 trips in North America?
It's
South
Cheaper.
America, and then go straight to there to South Korea? Damn.
I wanted to. They didn't accept American money, so I had to make this shit happen.
Yeah, that's a crazy flight right there, bro. You're doing a lot to save.
$99 JetBlue. Look it up. Allegedly, $99. I believe it was JetBlue. I'm not sure about that, but I don't know. I believe I could adapt anywhere in this fucking world, man.
If I'm gonna save $2,000 on a ticket, I definitely would do 3 stops in the United States to go to North Korea. But first and foremost, I don't care if the ticket was. I don't care if you were paying me $2,000. I'm not going to North Korea. Not even. And I promise you.
Not even to play on Dennis Rodman's pickup game with Charles Smith as the fucking coach that we spoke about. You love pickup games. You know you're going to play your heart out. America may never see the fucking footage, but you might marry Kim Wong-hoon's like 2-year-old daughter or some shit when she gets older in 16 years. She'll stay in contact with you, you know?
Nah, I'm not doing it for that. I'm not doing it for $10,000. I'm not doing it for charity. I'm not doing it for breast cancer. I'm not doing it for anything. Yeah, North Korea is off limits. They're off limits like
I don't want to go to one.
Like a stripper at Hunts Point in the Bronx. It's definitely do not touch. Yeah, North Korea is one of those. On my bucket list is not even that big, but it definitely doesn't include North Korea. Just want to say that.
Besides that, man. Hey, listen, you a seafood guy?
Yeah, man. I eat seafood once every couple years.
Really?
My budget doesn't have, lobster and crab meat.
Not even clams? Like a little fucking clam, raw clam here and there?
Well, when I was with one of my BMs, she always, cooked me, good seafood.
Fried shrimp and shit like that? That's all we cook at home, man.
Lobster. We always
salmon burger. That ain't no real seafood dinner.
We always ate seafood. But the thing is, my diet depends on the woman that I'm dating. You know what I mean?
I'll eat whatever they're cooking.
Like, yeah,
what diet you on?
Whatever they want to eat, I'm eating that. And if they don't want to eat anything, I'm eating, I don't know, turkey sandwiches and beef patties. Like,
I miss my Jamaican beef patties, man. Yeah. It's been about 5 months. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
one of my cheat days.
My budget is.
Do you have Red Lobster money budget?
Nah, not at all. I have McDonald's.
Damn,
budget,
yeah, that's fish fillet type fucking seafood budget.
Yeah, dude, fish fillet. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
No tartar sauce because they charge you an extra. Yo, you on that Dave Chappelle motherfucking Damn, what movie was that shit?
In Jersey, they don't charge extra. They don't charge extra for tartar sauce in Jersey.
Oh, thank God.
In New York, they will. 60 cents.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man. It's pretty bad with the extra sauces.
Shit, that shit went up to... we used to get little containers filled with it. I kid you not. They used to give us the Big Mac container. You too, right?
Exactly.
Maybe only New Yorkers... You think New Jersey knows about this shit?
Come on, please don't put it on the air, man. I'm not trying to ruin my hookup out in Jersey, man.
I don't know if they do. Maybe they do cocktail sauce because it's fucking cheaper.
Yeah, cocktail sauce is a little bit cheaper, but yeah, man, I don't do. McDonald's is the one that shapes my budget. McDonald's, like, I was good. Before a couple weeks ago, you saw me. You said, "Well, you look like you're in shape." Good. Then next thing you know, McDonald's comes out with the 2 for $5. You know what I mean? And then they come out with the breakfast sandwiches for $3 right now.
I had a piece yesterday, actually.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? And as soon as they do that, next thing you know, I'm eating McDonald's for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So, needless to say.
So you do chicken and waffles? What? You do chicken nuggets on top of pancakes? Yo, that sounds fucking amazing right now.
Yeah, man.
I'm a chicken and waffle guy, but I love chicken nuggets. Mm-hmm. But on top of the pancakes, do you put fucking maple syrup or sweet and sour sauce? What would you use?
I'm not a sweet and sour sauce guy.
Oh, Ken.
Yeah, I'm more barbecue sauce. You know what I mean? Barbecue sauce. Or mac sauce. You know what I mean? I'm the type of dude that I'll go there and get a McDouble and put mac sauce on it. And in Jersey back in the day, they would let me slide. Right. Next thing you know, New York, they got a gist of the little scheme that we were doing, and next thing you know, they started charging extra 60 cents for the mac sauce that I was putting on the McDoubles.
I remember that when they wanted, I think it was 20. It wasn't a quarter. It was definitely 15 cents, and I wasn't paying that shit neither.
Yeah, man.
Like, you got to order the chicken strips. What the fuck you mean I got to order the chicken strips? I ordered an 8-piece chicken bucket. Yeah. I want to rip my fucking chicken, dip it in some sauce, and you're telling me you won't even... There was times where I swear everything I love. I negotiated for like 3. Yeah. And I really asked for about maybe 8 or 10. Yeah, and they're telling me no, like if they're paying for me. I don't have it out. But I bring that up to bring this. I brought it up before about Red Lobster money. I'm a seafood guy. I go out and when I want to have a nice meal or whatever, I eat seafood. I choose seafood over chicken, over steak, over whatever. I'm a seafood guy when I go out to eat.
Yeah.
Not to make it sound like I got a big budget type shit. No, I just eat good if I'm fucking hungry. Take the wife and the baby.
Must be nice.
Out to Red Lobster. I'll save you some fucking claws one day. I'll save you some what do you call that with the end of the cocktail shrimp?
Yeah, dude. I am a humble guy. I talk a lot of shit, but I will definitely eat those claws.
I'll put with
No
cheese.
shame,
You want
my
cheese
guy.
on it, like the fish fillets or no?
I don't want.
So
don't
we-
getify my lobster experience, bruh.
So we wind up going out to Red Lobster. It wasn't really about the money. To me, it was more about it's shrimp feast right now. I fucking love shrimp feast. I haven't had shrimp feast the last time that they were out here. So it's like a carnival that comes around every once in a while. We go, we sit down. I'm not a complainer when we go out to eat. You'll notice that. Me, I don't complain. I don't make a big deal. I don't try to have somebody lose their job. I just don't fucking tip you. That's all it comes down to. I'll make a little comment to you. I'll give you like a chant. I'll throw something your way for you to understand that I know you understand, and maybe you'll be a little more on point type shit. Once I see that not happening, I'm not going to keep digging for it. Go out to dinner. I take the baby. Me and the baby get there for like 20 minutes beforehand. We sit down. I knew she was going to be hungry. I order her little chicken fingers with broccoli. She's eating. Now I got time to relax. I'm having myself a drink or whatever. The woman doesn't. I wasn't having a drink. I ordered a drink. The woman leaves or whatever. It takes about 15 minutes. I see other people sitting down next to me. I don't know how you would have felt because I didn't look at it like this. But, white people, a white family sitting next to me. All of a sudden, they're getting four of them. They're getting their shit before me. I'm not looking at that at a racial thing at all. I'm just bringing that up right for a moment. I asked the waitress. I say, you know what? I'm ready to order. We want the shrimp feast. I can order the shrimp feast before my wife gets here. She says, all right, give me a minute. Let me get a drink first or whatever. Comes back maybe 10 minutes later. I think my wife came back before the fucking drink even came. So it's a bad start right there. We ordered the baby's food comes, which was great. Ordered a shrimp feast. Ken, I'm there for what? Maybe I'm there for already 40 minutes. It's about 35 minutes till the fucking shrimp came out. Now you're ordering the shrimp feast, which what everybody else in there is kind of ordering. So let's keep it real. The chef ain't back there waiting for the fucking order to come across a paper to start cooking a fresh seafood dinner at Red Lobster. Those days don't happen no more. I've seen a kitchen. They keep it moving or whatever. We don't get our food for 35 fucking minutes. So we're ready to go. But what she did do, which was pretty cool, was not cool, but the right thing to do, I guess. After those 35 minutes, she must have seen me getting a little agitated. She brought some shrimp over that we didn't even order. So it was on the meal of the shrimp feasting or whatever. So we're eating, we have a meal. She don't come by, she don't pick up the fucking plates. I had to stop her and wave her down to order another beer or whatever it was I was drinking. And she was just fucking horrible. So one of the, I don't know, she was a host. I don't think she was a manager. A woman comes over that work there and asks, like, everything okay? And my wife says, no, everything's not okay. There's more dishes on that fucking table than there probably is in your back kitchen. But she says it in a nice way. She says it in a very nice way. The woman, I don't know, feels bad or does the business thing she's supposed to do. Let me get that for you. What else can I get you? This and that, whatever.
Yeah.
Obviously, she must have made a little comment to the girl. The girl was ready to pay attention to us when we were ready for the fucking bill. And I guess she woke up, gave me the bill. I was actually paying cash that day instead of putting it on a card. Go to pay the fucking cash. She kind of was by the next table, like watching, counted a few dollars to put on the table for a tip. Baby and the wife got up, walked away. She turned her back to bring whatever fucking stuff to the back room. I snatched my fucking $11 tip off the table. Snatched it, walked by her. I didn't do it obvious. I don't know if I did it like a bitch move. If I would have got caught, I would have fucking manned the fuck up and just told her. You know what I mean? Oh, matter of fact, you got change of this dollar and then take maybe 3/4 out of it. But I took the fucking loot and I didn't even laugh about it. There was times I used to do this to laugh about it when I was growing up. Just, I got my $5 back. Or if my dad put a tip on the table, I'll take the $2, $5, whatever. It wasn't even like that. To me, it was just, I didn't want to get you fired. I'm too old to write a fuck you letter on the table, so I ain't going to leave you no tip. So Red Lobster for me, Ken, I got to say, you won't be hearing no Red Lobster stories for a long time.
I'm a little bit different with that. I don't know. I never had those racism issues because whenever I see something funny, I just ask and I put people into awkward situations. I'd be like, hold on, why did they get their food before I got my food? And then I would stop right there. I'd be like, excuse me, sir. Like I'd ask the other couple. I'd be like, yo, what did you guys order? Like you guys, wait, they ordered just the steak.
Well done, and it's well done.
Absolutely. Wait, hold on. They got a well done steak before I got a 5-piece shrimp. Oh, yeah, can I speak to your manager, please? Yeah, hold on. Like,
He's out on the boat catching the shrimp, sir. Like, what do you say?
Yeah, now because of social media, I can act like I'm bigger than I am. Hold on, I'm about to put this on
Snapchat.
This is about to put this on my Snapchat and get this over. I have a friend on a daily post. Whatever. But yeah, I'm so awkward and confrontational that I kind of wait for those moments. Like, yes,
You enjoy confrontation. Understood.
yeah, man.
But you got to leave the restaurant after that.
Yeah, I will give her a $2 tip.
No. You're saying you're going to say that to her while it's going on, not after you leave.
Yeah, absolutely.
I ain't trying to eat the bullshit that I've seen people do to food after people complain about waiters and waitresses.
Yeah. But the thing about me, I do it in a professional manner. And then I'll even say, look, please don't spit in my food.
Yeah, but does please go a long way? Like, she hates you as it is. She hates you because you put her on the spot, and she probably hates you because you're black, too.
Yeah.
So now you're double fucked. You're almost worse than a Chinese lesbian right now. Let's be real.
You know what you do? At that point, what you do is you, I got it. Because now you're tapping into my inner chi. What you do is you order the food. Oh, my God. This, it took too long. I wanted my shrimp a little bit better than this. You send it back.
Right.
When it goes back.
You got to eat one at least before you send it back. Maybe two.
Eat one.
And a half. You got to take a bite of another one, man. You've been waiting that fucking long. You got a 5-piece shrimp.
No. But the worst is, then when you send it back the first time, when it comes back the second time, you don't even eat it. You taste a little half of it.
But if you ate the part that they spit on,
you take it. Listen. But here's the perfect part, because you could spit legally. You eat a piece of the half they brought back. You spit it out. You spit it out. Don't hit the waiter with that, because that's assault. You got to spit it out away from his shoes. Oh my God, this shrimp is terrible. And then you walk out and you don't pay a damn thing.
But what?
You don't even pay for your bill. You just go and eat somewhere else.
But what if it was Jong Wan's cum that he wound up throwing on it? He got a piece of the American flag that he bought from Dennis Rodman's website, and he put that shit in your burger. What do you do? I can pull a hair out my food and eat it. I got no problem with shit like that.
If I disrespect Young Sim Wan's burger shack by spitting on the floor a piece of it, even if it had his sperm secretion, I am fine with that. I absolutely.
Do you Snapchat something like that?
I mean, look, the great thing about that is if I'm there, he's not going to drop a nuclear bomb. He's going to get affected by that too with the radiation.
Yeah.
I'm in the safe zone if I'm around him at that time. Yeah, I didn't think about it that way. Yeah, if you're around him, you can insult him like that. But no, you know why? Because he can still torture you in a 5x5 box.
With OJ.
Nah, if I'm with OJ, it's not torture. Because eventually I can get out. I can get out of him. I can get him to snap and say the truth. Be like, yo, OJ, I'm going to keep repeating this until you say it. I'm going to keep repeating it until you say it. Did you do it?
We know you did it. We know you did it.
We know you did it. Did you do it? And he's gonna be like, yes, I fucking did it. I know who did it. Yo, I hired this dude. He's a fucking skilled guy. His name is Mark Smith. He still lives in that town. He killed fucking Nicole, dude. And then they came after me, and that's why I drove away in the Bronco. Yeah, I would get him to say it.
And then what would you do if it just got silent for a moment and the dude next door in the next cell just looks over and just like, got him? And it was the dude Wendell. Then what do you do?
At that time, you wait for Wendell to go use the bathroom. You meet him in the bathroom, you snap his neck, and you kill him.
And then just got him. You just give him one of those. You gotta let him know, man.
You give him one of those got hms like in Power. You give him one of those got him right before you snap his neck and be like, bitch, you never should have known who really killed Nicole Brown. Got him.
Do you run his sneakers? I mean, there's only 3 of you in jail. If he got some sneakers that are fucking smaller than your size, do you still run him just to say, like, I got Wendell's sneakers? Or do you, Or do you try to get O.J. Simpson to sign one of these sneakers and you take it home with you? You say it was like you tell your friends it was a game day sneaker. You guys had like a big game. Kim Jong-un had you guys play football against the inmates and shit. You reenact the whole fucking Adam Sandler movie.
Well, first off, Kim Jong Song is not making you play no type of recreational sports. So let's stop that.
Just a fuck fest.
Nah. He's putting you in a 5x5. Me and OJ would be next to each other in a, maybe if he was friendly with us at the time, maybe a 6x6. You know, you could barely lay down. It's ultimate torture, dude. You know, we both can't lay down. So he would have to tell me if he killed Nicole Brown in that kind of environment. Absolutely.
But, so you get him to admit it.
Yeah.
But once you get him to admit it, you got to get the details out of him. Mm-hmm. That's going to take a lot longer now. Now he ain't going to want to speak about that.
Yeah.
He want to get technical. What are you going to put another 4 years in? Yeah. Every day? 24 hours a day?
Yo, dude, it would be worth it, bro. Because, you know, here's the thing. OJ done been in the limelight for a long time. I could talk to him about, you know, his days at UCLA. You know what I mean? Those were the times, bruh. You know, the college parties and everything like that. You know, so at least I could do a year bid with OJ and just be straight fascinated by the stories. I could probably do a year and a half just telling them to repeat certain stories. You know what I mean? Yeah, like, yo, OJ, tell me about the one time you went to the Playboy Mansion and got your dick sucked. Yo, that shit was amazing, bro.
How many autographs
was it really
did you get?
3 blondes?
Oh, no. How many autographs would you get? Like a day? How many would you get? Do you have him
OJ?
sign? Do you have him sign every block on the wall every day?
You see, Paulie?
I'd chip out those fucking bricks, Ken, when Kim Jong-un decides to let me free. I know, I seen it live, folks. It's very hard to do this show and watch football games. I kid you not. And I'm just making the craziest face right now. Also, that's my quarterback on my fantasy league that I did sit out this week. Fucking Seattle Seahawks. They're looking like shit.
Whoa, next time we do the show, please.
No earlier before Saturday. We're looking to do it on a Saturday if you can make it.
We normally do it Saturdays. We normally do it Sunday mornings.
Normally Sunday mornings would be great
before football even starts.
Yes, we do. We might even catch a game after the show sooner or later. You know.
Yeah, but I'm still on my 6-figure run. I'm still working hard. So priorities comes first.
Sooner or later, this will be a priority for us, man.
It is a priority. That's why I still make time. I still make time for it.
We just need everybody out there just to give us a little listen, just understand, enjoy yourselves, tell us to go fuck ourselves, whatever the fuck you feel like, but spread the word. That's all we're asking for. You know, we promise it's going to sound a lot better, a lot more. This is let's be real. We are not friends yet. We are acquaintances. We got an idea of each other. I feel comfortable around you. You see, I'm a real dude myself.
See, I'm a real dude as well.
We're gonna make this shit happen for us, just to live out a dream. You know, we just need you guys' help. Sooner or later, we're gonna get some sponsors on board. We will be doing some business as well. You know, same way you could go out and support going to a movie, and spending $30 with a movie ticket and food and drinks or whatever. You know, we may ask you for maybe $5 a month or $5 every other month that we're gonna put towards certain stuff towards our studio to get this shit popping. So, you know, we're here for the long run. Sticks and Stones. My man Stick, a.k.a. Ken Lock, Paulie the Loose Cannon. We'll talk to you guys real soon. Peace.
Later.